Hey guys, I'm Sean, and I am an ARKaholic. And today, guys, we're going to go on a little adventure. I want to get some crystal in today's episode so we can really dive into the Dino Depot mod, because this is something that we've installed into the series in the last few episodes, and we haven't really had a second to kind of go over it or anything. Most we've done with this mod is make ourselves a dino ball, and that is pretty much it. Now, in order to actually check out this mod, we're going to need some crystal, along with some metal. And if you guys remember at the end of the last episode, we ended up getting, I think about 48 pieces of metal around here. So that is pretty much all cooked up and ready to go. So right at the start of this one here, guys, we are going to go ahead and make ourselves a sickle, which is something that I said I was going to do right at the beginning of this one. So let's just get straight into it. Weapons, melee. Yeah, there we go. Gonna make you. And we're also going to make the shovel too. Now, I don't know if we're actually going to come across anything that we would need the shovel for, but doesn't hurt to just make it at this point. So, sickle, shovel, we're looking pretty good. Unfortunately, only 4 metal ingot left. That's okay, because where we're going to get our crystal, guys, I believe there's also some rich metal nodes. So we'll kind of be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone with this one. But before getting into that, I want to have a quick little look. I want to jump here in the ocean, guys, and see how much fiber we can get from this area, because I think this number is going to be pretty crazy now that we have the sickle. Let's see. Now, just remember, guys, this is a primitive one that we just made. Of course, we have the upgrade station mod on here, which eventually we can go ahead, upgrade the sickle to get a lot more yield. But for right now, just by kind of talking and going around here, we are at over 1,200 fiber. That is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. That's awesome. Okay, absolutely great. Let's pop that in here, and then we can officially go on our adventure. So, yeah, we'll throw that into Sebastian here. Let's go ahead, throw that on you, and well, let's get into this one, guys. If you find yourself enjoying this one, of course, take a second. Make sure to hit that like button. On top of that, guys, if you're enjoying the series so far, you're excited to see more here on the Forever ARK series, take a second, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. But getting straight into this one, guys, well, we're going on a bit of adventure. We are pretty much heading kind of over there-ish, basically. Best I could describe right now. Once we get over there, you guys will know exactly where we're heading. But gonna need to get ourselves a decent amount of crystal, and that is a pretty good spot to do so. I guess if we need a little more crystal, we can make our way all the way over to the lava cave. But I'm gonna be honest, I think just heading up there, we'll be able to get a decent amount here in this one. But you guys have been leaving me comments about the Dino Depot mod. Seems like there is a lot to do with this, so I'm really excited to kind of do a bit of a deep dive with it. But of course, first things first, yeah, we're going to need the crystal in order to make all these items. So let's get straight into this one, guys. And yeah, I guess as we're kind of going here too, another thing we're going to be looking for is, of course, white drops. I think at this point we're at, what, 2 out of the 3 needed? 2 out of the 3. So we need 1 more white drop, and then after that is kill 5 of the following. That is going to be extremely easy to do. I'm not really worried. The white drops has been the bane of our existence in this series so far. I feel like this has taken a lot longer than it should have, but I also am not trying to go too far out of my way to get this done. If it happens, it happens. We should be able to get it done today. I feel like the area we're going to does have a lot of white drops that do spawn. So if you guys aren't familiar with the area that we're going, it's a relatively close area, especially when you have a mount. It just makes it 100 times easier. You could do this on foot if you want, if you did want to get some early game crystal. Early game metal, obviously, we talked about the river rocks near our base, but if you are looking for metal nodes, this is pretty close, but at the same time, it is a little risky doing this on foot. But it is possible, I guess. I just personally feel a little more comfortable having the Equus, because now we can load this thing up and then head on back. But pretty much all you're going to do is you're just going to make your way through this kind of forest and just keep going up. That's basically it. Just keep going up, and eventually you'll get to a spot this has changed a lot since ASC, I'll be honest. ASC, it was a lot easier to kind of maneuver through this area. It's a lot denser now, so we're not really going to end up on the side that I would like to be on, but that's okay. We'll kind of loop ourselves around here. But long story short, eventually, you will get to a little bit of a clearing. Now, the direction we kind of want to head in is over to the right, basically. We want to go to the highest point, which is pretty much going to be right here. We have a little bit of metal here. We have dodos falling and everything because they are just spawning in, it seems like. We also have an explorer node up here if you're interested in that. I think for right now we're going to hold off on it. But right around the rich metal nodes, of course, is a little bit of crystals. So before we go ahead and do this, just want to take a quick look around the area, make sure that there's no raptors or carnos or any of the sort coming after us. And there we go. We're going to get about 9-10 crystal per. That's not that bad, if I'm going to be honest. Especially since I'm pretty sure each of these items only costs like 1 crystal, just to give you an idea. So we should be looking pretty good here. Are there any other crystal, or is that it? Is that really it? Why did I think there was a lot more here? I mean, it works. It's fine. But yeah, at the same time, I don't know why. I thought there were a lot more nodes here. Maybe I'm thinking the metal nodes specifically, because there are a lot in this area. So might as well load up on a little bit of metal here too, and then we'll go ahead and smelt this once we get back. But yeah, look at this straight away. Of course, the first one was a rich metal node. Got ourselves a level, I believe that puts us at level 31, if I'm not mistaken. I do want to have this all on Sebastian, though. Because in the meantime, I was going to say, we should already start making a little bit of gunpowder. So with all of these, with all the flint that we got in the last episode, guys, I went ahead and started to break down the flint and the stone into spark powder. So we have a total of 260 spark powder ready to go, which can make us a total of 260 gunpowder, since we also have a decent amount of charcoal in there too. So let's go ahead and get that done. Let's also load this up a little bit more. Don't want to go anything too crazy, because we also got to make sure that we can get back. And I hope this is not another rich metal node. I feel like it's another rich metal node, isn't it? All right, it's fine. We'll just break these two down, and then we'll start heading back. But yeah, look at the amount of metal we're getting. That is crazy, honestly. Now, I'm pretty sure the weight reduction on us right now is better than what the Equus has, because I don't think the Equus does have a weight reduction. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to bring you over to me. I'm also going to bring all this over to me. And 849. No, it's not going to be. Oh, that's why. Crystal. 835. I'm going to drop you. You know what? This is actually reducing our weight. Why is it saying crafter unknown? That's interesting. Huh. Okay, well, I guess in the meantime, there we go. We're at 400 weight right now. We are at level 31. Not that bad. All right, so Equus-wise, yeah, we're slowly but surely getting there. We will be underweight at the end of the day, which is kind of crazy. And then we can actually move this over to our inventory and make things a little bit lighter yet again. So I guess we'll kind of just hang out here in the meantime. There's nothing really else I can do right now except wait. Oh, I did not mean to throw out that gunpowder. Where did those go? I know it's only one piece of gunpowder, but still. We're going to throw that all on you. Where did that box go? Uh-oh. That's not the box. Here's the box. Okay. There we go. Like I said, I know it's one gunpowder, but still. But yeah, just to give you an idea, even with everything inside of the Equus, 800 weight. Not that bad. I'm sorry, wait a second. When has the Equus ever got a weight reduction on stone? A half weight reduction? When the hell has that been a thing? Wait, has that always been a thing? Okay, I'm really confused here. Because, yeah, look, my inventory, it's 40. Normally, it's 50. But in the Equises, it's 25. The heck is that all about? Now, wait a second. 10.4. 13. Okay, so this is better in my inventory. We'll throw you out in the meantime. Right now, you're at 10. Okay, so I might as well move the gunpowder over. Wait, what else gets a weight reduction? Okay, this is kind of blowing my mind, because wait, I did not realize... Huh. Guys, this is what I love about this game, honestly. The fact that I have been using... You guys know I've been using the Equus, let's be honest. Every series we start out with an Equus. Why has nobody told me about this? Why have I never noticed this? Wait a second. Does that mean they get a reduction on flint, too? All right, so flint in my inventory is 0.2. But there's no reduction on flint? That's weird, right? Okay, yeah. You guys got to explain to me in the comments what the hell's going on here. Why stone, out of all things, would get a half weight reduction? That does not make sense. Unless I'm completely missing something. And this is something that's been around for the entire time. And I'm just catching wind of it now. Okay. That's strange. But I guess we'll kind of just... We got 11 narcos. Might as well go ahead and make some... a little bit of narcotic with that, but I guess we can kind of continue and start heading home. But yeah, this is also why I didn't want to keep grabbing metal and stuff like that, is because look at this. We're already pretty encumbered. If we get into a fight with a raptor, we have no choice. We can't outrun it or anything. The only thing we can outrun is probably like compies. Maybe. That's actually a pretty big maybe. We might actually have to fight that too. All right. Well, while we're here looking in the sky, is there any kind of drop in the area? It's really bright, but I don't think that's a thing right now. So I guess we're kind of going home empty. But that's okay. Maybe as we're on our way back. I'm still completely mind blown about this Equus thing. Ooh, Gigantoraptor. Okay, no. Don't want to deal with you. Let's head this way. And pretty much to get back, though, guys, we're kind of just rinsing and repeating. I can't get through that, really. We're just pretty much rinsing and repeating here. Pick a path. Start heading down. And that's kind of that. It'll eventually kind of bring you back to the water. Now, just remember, water is going to be facing our left, so don't just keep going down in this direction. You'll end up in the swamp. Eventually turn left, keep going down, and eventually you'll make it there. Yeah, you know, you might go off a couple of cliffs here and there, but, you know, just be smart about it, of course. But yeah, you guys can see right here, there's a little bit of a, not necessarily a natural path, but I do see some light. Now, the biggest hope is... And you definitely want to check out these areas before going into the woods, because on the way back, if you do this and you completely run into like a Spino or something. Yeah. Or a Barry. Barry could be another really big issue to have to deal with here, but it looks like we're okay. But there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm going to keep talking about it, guys. Why the heck have I never known? This is crazy. This is going to be the talk of the entire episode. Equises get half weight reduction on stone? What else do they get a weight reduction in? Oh my god, that's crazy. That blows my mind. How have I not known that? That's really random, though. Like, why stone? Out of all things, right? Huh. Okay, well, anyways. I mean, I'll only bring it up a couple more times. But here we are. Slowly but surely, we're going to pass the first base. I got to say, even though I wasn't a fan of this base, it does look really nice like that. It really looks nice. Yeah, no, that looks great. Okay, well, yeah, they did a really good job with the additional thatch structures that they brought into the game, you know? Hopefully they continue it. Hopefully they keep just making little revisions here and there and little additions here and there. I've talked about my addition or revision that they need to do. I feel like anytime you're making a quarter of something, like the quarter stairs, the quarter roof, or whatever, I think it should take about half to a quarter of the resources of a normal roof, right? If it's a quarter, it should be a quarter, you know? I don't know. But currently, if you want to make quarter stairs, it's the same cost as real stairs, normal stairs. So I don't know how that's being done. Are we constructing real stairs and then we're taking, like, a saw or something and cutting it down into quarters? Like, I don't know. I don't understand why we would need that much material to make a fourth of something. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe it gets fixed here in the future. And I would kind of assume and hope that they do it like they've done it with the other engrams, right? The half a wall and all that kind of stuff. Or the half a wall is like... Or the quarter wall, sorry, not the half a wall, is like a separate engram. You know what I mean? I feel like they should do all the half stuff as one engram, and then the full stuff as kind of what they have it now. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just my little pet peeve, of course. But my biggest pet peeve is, how the heck did I not know? No, I'm kidding. That does blow my mind. But yeah, that's the one thing that I really, really love about this game, is the fact that, hell, we've made a channel for 6 years. Yeah, we're going on 6 years with this channel, where it's been pretty much ARK. Of course, we've had other games and everything, but ARK has been the premier, the main stand. I don't know what we want to call it, but yeah, ARK has been the big boy of the channel pretty much, right? And here I am, having no freaking idea that Equises get a 50% weight reduction on stone. What the heck? What other game is like that? That you can confidently say you've played for 6+ years and still don't know everything about the game. And let's be honest, you guys can attest to this. I don't know shit about this game still. There is a lot of things that I screw up. There's a lot of things that I don't know about this game. And honestly, that is one of the reasons why I keep coming back to it, even with all of its mistakes and issues and all that kind of stuff, you know? Can't beat it. Honestly, you really, really can't. But we are going to slowly skedaddle into the house here. We're going to drop a few things off, and then, yeah, we're going to have to go on a quick little wood run in order to make... Actually, you know what? We have a ton of thatch. We could just use thatch, right? Let's just put all you guys in here just to get it out of my inventory. Yeah, look at all this thatch. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. Oh, we do have wood. Ah, screw it. We'll do the wood then. There we go. All right, that's 131 wood. Start. And that's going to take a little bit to make. Now, in the meantime, I guess we can go ahead and start kind of looking at all of this stuff. So, in order to make the Dino Digitizer, this is the prototype. So what's going to be the difference between the prototype and the regular one? Because this one looks really cool. At least looking at the picture here, this one looks really cool. And then this one takes one. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Let's get out some metal. We got 4 already. Let's get out crystal. We got plenty of that. Let's make these things. Let's see what the heck this is all about. So we have the prototype. We have the gene storage we could take a look at. We have the actual... Wait a second. Digitizer? Oh, no, it is the same thing. Okay. We have you. We have Dino Depot terminal. We also have a Dino Ball display. And we have Dino Ball storage. So we will make the depot for now. Probably maybe a couple of pieces of metal done. There we go. We are going to make a Dino Ball storage, and then I think we're pretty much good. I mean, we can also go ahead and make a Dino Ball stack if we want. That's cool. Okay. So let's have a look at all this. And I think what we're going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. I'm going to pick up the campfire. Gonna pick up the campfire. I don't see us needing this space for campfire stuff anymore, so let's have a little fun with this. Let's see what this... Whoa, okay, I was not expecting this thing to be that big. I don't know why I wasn't expecting this thing to be that big. What if I put you kind of... Oh, God, I can't see a damn thing. Okay, what if I put you like this? There we go. Okay, can I get... Okay, I can get back in. Okay, cool. Let's see what you look like from the outside. Oh, God, you're massive. Okay, I'm gonna pick you up. And we are going to put you... Okay, this does not work for this house. I guess we'll kind of just throw you back here. I was honestly not expecting that kind of size. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that kind of size. Can I rotate you, by the way? Like, I don't want you facing this way. I'd prefer you facing, you know, this way, for example, because I feel like... Oh, no. No, that's got to be from the back. Okay, sounds good. Not that it has to be. Kind of looking at it, I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. I just kind of wish it would, like, attach to stuff because... Ooh, that's actually not that bad. Okay, let's try this one more time. Okay, let's see how this works here. So deploy genes. Extract the genes. So wait, do I put dino balls in here and then extract? Oh, okay. It's unpowered. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, did I? All right, that's a little too... We're not going to be able to use this stuff yet. Let's try there. A little more. Maybe there. There we go. That's kind of perfect. Okay, you know what? You're going to hang out here. You're unpowered, which is fine. Okay, so this is the terminal. Oh, okay, so we got a couple different kinds here. So we have this kind, which is just a normal kind of enable nearby mating. Mod configuration. Capture range. Oh, there's a lot to do with this. Okay, sounds good. We're going to pick this up, though, because looks like we got a couple different designs. So let's have a look. Okay, so now we got... Primitive, it's even called. That's kind of cool, but I think that's a little... I think that just looks a little off. Is there something else that kind of is like a happy medium between futuristic and... What is that? Retro, this one's called. Oh, no way. Oh my God, it's like an old computer. I love this. I actually prefer this one. Okay. We'll see the last option, of course, but yeah, no, I think retro is going to win. That is cool. Okay, and then the last one is a repurposed tech. Okay, so that would be cool in the future. I like this idea for the future. It's kind of like, okay, we took out one of those... I can't remember what they're called over on Extinction, but we kind of repurposed it in order to make this. I like that for the future. For right now, it just doesn't really make any sense. I guess the computer doesn't make sense either, but it is kind of funny, so we're going to go with that. Oh, I can flip you. Wait, why can't I have you facing my way, though? Is that my way? No. Okay, so I have to put it like this. I think, right? Oh my God, that's so cool. It's not in the best spot, but it's okay. We're not really going to be able to use this stuff, I don't think, right now. Disable nearby made kill all. Oh, so babies being born. Huh, that's interesting. Okay. I am going to pick this up one more time. I do kind of want to move it. You know what? We could actually make this work a little bit better. Why don't I just... Oh, okay. So I guess we'll just face you this way. No. See, like, why does it rotate like that? I guess it's fine like that. No big... Oh. You know what? I kind of like that. I don't know why. I kind of like it like that. It kind of looks like the two are kind of linked up with each other. Okay, so I guess we'll kind of stick with that. And then we have Dino Ball Whoa. Okay, Dino Ball Storage. Okay, so we got two different kinds with this. We have a storage box, which looks like this. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Oh, and you're going to be able to see the actual balls in there? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so we got that one. What is the difference with this one? Oh, it's kind of like this. Instead of being a whole thing, it's just one side of it. That's kind of cool. Wait, let me see the first one again. Did the first one have, like, the entire thing? Oh, it did. Okay, I kind of like that better. Yeah. Okay, and then what's the third option? It looks like we kind of have a techie third option with it. Oh, it's just a box completely closed up. That's kind of cool. Okay. I like the first option better. And I think this is actually a lot bigger than I expected, if I'm going to be honest. All right. We're going to do some moving around because I want to make this work in here. I want to see if I can do anything kind of clever. Dino Ball Storage one right there. And then maybe if I can tuck the computer back over here. That'd be so cool. Come on. Flip. Flip. No, give me the right rotate. No. That's facing that way. I don't want it that way. I want it to face... Okay, it's facing me now. But I want to bring it in a little... Ooh, there we go. No. No, you were lined up in the right spot. All right, this is going to take me a second, guys. I'll get it in. This is going to work. Oh, that was perfect. Yeah, that's actually perfect. I kind of like that, but I want it facing towards me now. All right, we got this. Third time's a charm, guys. Third time's a charm. All right, we got this. I want to flip it towards me. That's not flipped towards... Was that flipped towards me? That's flipped towards me. No, see, why does it do that? No. All right, fourth time. We got this. There we go. That's flipped towards me, I believe. Hey, there we go. It only took a little while, but yeah, okay, we got our little thing going on right here. Okay, that's cool. Now, what is this exactly? Now, whoa. Look at this thing. All right, so what can this thing do? I don't want to actually shoot one of my creatures just in case something bad happens, right? But let's go into photo mode real quick and take a look at this. So this is the prototype, right? Oh, this thing looks cool. I really like this one. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. And now we have the legitimate one. Ooh. Okay, the legitimate... Ooh, look at that. It's even got the little... All right, let's go into photo mode, though, real quick, and let's look at the shiny toy. Okay, so you even have, like, the little hexagons and stuff in there. That's kind of cool. I feel like this is something that we would switch to when we're a little bit more built up. I don't know why. This one looks a little too refined for us. I love the prototype version. We're going to stick with prototype for now. It just looks like we just threw this together. We don't really know what we're doing here. Which is exactly how I feel with this mod. I have no idea what I'm doing with this mod, but I am all for it for the meantime. So, I'm going to put you guys away. Let's go ahead and look at all the settings and stuff and see exactly kind of how this works. This is going to be really cool once we get power and stuff in here. Can't do anything with this right now, which is completely fine. We can do something with this, though, for right now, which is good. I'm going to keep this locked. And then you. So, captures babies born nearby while active. Requires dino balls or crystals for capture. An Oviraptor must be placed in the terminal for egg pickup. Oh, we throw an Oviraptor in here. And that's what will cause it to pick up the eggs? Interesting. Okay. So we can't really technically do anything with this right now until we get an Oviraptor. Once we get an Oviraptor, we throw him in here, and then we're all good to go in that sense. Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, but this thing has a ton of settings. So we have access inventory. We have advanced search. Whoa. Okay, this is a lot. Okay, that's cool. I guess if I'm looking for a creature in particular, that's kind of cool. Toggle auto capture range. Okay, so anything inside this bubble, if we have an Oviraptor and we do some breeding and all that kind of stuff, boop, baby's gonna pop out. Okay. You know what? In the meantime, I just want to see how this works. I don't think this is going to give us really any benefit right now, but that's okay. We can turn that range off. We kind of know what that range is. That's okay. That can go off. Mod configuration. Ooh, we can change INI with this. Jeez. Okay, I don't want to do that. Admin recovery. I don't want to touch that. Terminal settings. Passive production. Oh my god, so if we have something in here that passively makes stuff, we can actually pick all that up. Allow passive production, unfertilized egg production, auto capture, tribute structure. I don't know what that is, but I guess we'll kind of leave it. Egg incubation, fertilized egg searching, unfertilized, poop generation. Okay, so if we throw dung beetles in here, we will get poop. And distribution. Oh my god, this does all of that? That is crazy. Floating text. I don't know what that is, but that's okay. We'll kind of just leave that be. That's cool. Okay, save and close. Okay, so there is a lot to go on with this. Now, if I want to start having creatures mate, turn this on, all the creatures in the area are going to start mating, and then disabling by doing this. This is cool. Okay, it's also unpowered too, so again, we can't really do anything too much with this right now. That's okay. I think we're going to go ahead and just make a total of, what is that, 20? And then we can make a couple of these. Now, of course, we do have this, the Dino Ball display, so if I want to put a display case for these, but I don't think I really need to do anything with that right now, but this is pretty cool. You know what? I am going to turn you guys off. Okay, well, you're gestating now, so I guess we're not going to turn you guys off. I guess I can, but a baby is going to pop out eventually. This is cool. Okay. The fact that we now have 64 dino balls is kind of crazy. Oh, I can add these to that. Oh, that's perfect. Now, I guess the downside is we do have a decent amount of weight on these. You know, they weigh a little bit, but that's okay. But I guess if I wanted to go ahead and be like, you know what? What happens if I throw the female in? The female is currently gestating. Capture denied. Throw again. What? That's so cool. Okay, so is it not? Okay, good. So I technically did kill the kid that way. Completely okay with that. That's cool. You know what? That's really, really cool. Oh, man. Guys, I'm going to love this mod. But we do have a lot that we still need to do before we can really utilize it. But yeah, I mean, this would have helped with Shamrock. Oh, my gosh. This would have been awesome. Hold reload while equipped to access quick swap and player preferences. Oh. differences. Whoa. Oh my gosh, there is a lot with this mod. That's cool. Okay. Definitely a lot to kind of dive into with this. But yeah, this is really... What if I shoot... Oh, God. Not the same team, so it won't allow me to pick you up, obviously. Wait, am I hurting you? Looks like I'm hurting you, doesn't it? All right. Well, anyways. Okay. So we got the Dino Digitizer. We got a decent amount of Dino Balls. What else did I want to do? Honestly, just getting the Dino Depot mod going was kind of the goal for today, if I'm gonna be honest. But oh my God, we already have 50 already made. That's awesome. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, this is cool. I kind of want to keep, like, playing around with this thing, honestly. I don't know what else we could do right now with it, but, oh, you know what? Let's try this. Get over here, guys. Oh, my God, look how quick they literally... Did I just pick up all the items? Oh, my God, I just picked up everything in their inventory, too. That's so cool. Okay, so you guys do have... Why does it say ready? Ready to breed, that's why. Okay. But you guys have... Okay, so you guys actually do have... Are you sure you want to extract gene traits of all creatures in this storage, except... Okay, so no traits. No traits. No traits. Now, what if I want these traits? Uh-oh. Maybe we need power first in order to... Requires power to access stored traits. Okay, so for the meantime, though, that's okay. That's actually okay. And by the way, I can just, like, put these guys in here now, can't I? And now we're going to see... Do we see, like, little balls or something in there, or no? Probably not, because there's only 3, but that's still really cool. I really like that design, and they could probably stack on each other and everything, too. Now what if I wanted to pull... You guys don't have... Oh my God, this door. You guys don't have traits, right? Oh, you do. Stella has a trait. Nah, it's fine. Stella's can kind of stick around. That's cool. And then you have the worm trait, right? Yeah. So in the future, we'll definitely get into traits that way. But yeah, once we have power, we'll be able to kind of move traits and everything around. That's awesome. Okay, so we got this all up and running. We kind of figured this out a little bit. I can only assume, guys, this is just the tip of the iceberg with this thing. There's probably so much we could do with it that I don't even know about, and I'm excited to hear your comments, everything on it. But guys, I think I'm going to wrap up the episode here. I know it's a little bit of a shorter one. I do want to apologize, but my main goal was to get ourselves some crystal, get ourselves some metal, and kind of take a deep dive of the Dino Depot mod, which I think I've covered at least as much as I can cover right now. Unfortunately, the next time we'll cover the Dino Depot mod is probably 45, something like that, because we got to get to that point in order to unlock electronics and everything. So what are we looking at here? Actually, I think it's closer to 50. 48 is the fabricator. 49 is the generator. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit until we can really, really check out the Dino Depot mod, but for right now, guys, I'm really excited about this. Thank you for all the suggestions and comments with it, too. Let me know if there's anything else I'm completely missing that I technically have access to right now, but yeah, give me your tips, give me your thoughts, guys. That is going to wrap up this episode. Short, sweet, to the point with this one. That's going to wrap this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you all in the next one.